Hello everybody, this is Peter the Rock. I'm in Reading. It's Sunday the 21st of January. I'm in Forbury Park and according to the sign there, I've found the Abbey ruins. I think this is the Abbey that was founded in 1121 in the reign of Henry I. Good old King Henry, as they used to call him in those days. If the Abbey church was standing today, you'd be on the north side of the nave looking towards the high altar. That's because that direction is east, and so we'd be in the north side of the church. But so let's go and have a look, see what's left of the Abbey. Here is a marvellous arch, and this is medieval. It's almost like an inverted catenary. Of course, they were mathematically probably quite adept even in those days. But 1121, so we're talking as I speak of almost exactly 900 years ago, 902 years. Now, there's quite a lot left of this church, this abbey. And I'm going to explore as much as I can. Obviously it's a bit of a tourist attraction and there'll be people reading the write-ups, but look at this wall. That's what I call a really old wall. It's always amazing that it's still actually standing, given that the mortar has been exposed to the elements for centuries. But there you go. And here we have some very interesting arch, almost part of a circle, an arc of a circle, but it's a double arch, treble arch in fact. And I can imagine those mathematically inclined got a little thrill of excitement every time they went through it. Chapter and verse. Look at this, isn't this fantastic? This is obviously the chapter house, which is usually octagonal. The song "Summer is a Comin' In" is a round like London's Burning. It's the oldest known round in English, maybe the oldest known song to include the word fart. It pops up in this verse: the ewe bleats for her lamb, the cow bleats for her calf, the bullock leaps, the stag farts. So there we go. I can't really do an impersonation of the people who used to sing "Summer is a Comin' In," because obviously they're all dead. But I can make a stab at it. Chapter house. Look at this, fantastic. They built things to last in 1121, and it's marvellous that it's actually open to the public, even though there seem to be bits of it on the ground, which seem to indicate to me that it's kind of not not as complete as it once was. Here are some signs to say what was here. Treasury Passage, Abbey Church. This says transept, south wall. Okay, so you know roughly what used to be here, which must have been a very impressive church. Absolutely marvellous, and it would keep the cold out in winter and the warmth in summer with walls that thick. South transept, Abbey Church. That's about the oldest flint I've ever seen, in fact. So isn't that marvellous? And here is I'm going to say a photograph of what it used to look like. Obviously not that. Shows the reconstruction, the huge scale of Reading Abbey. Now Reading would be about 2 days coach ride from London, so it's a key point in heading west, of course. And people maybe sort of took some respite here, stayed overnight, courtesy of the the monks, who may well have brewed their own beer. And in fact, here we have a very interesting little plaque. Near to this spot was buried King Henry Beauclerk, who founded Reading Abbey June the 18th, 1121, unveiled June the 18th, 1921, 800 years to the day later. So, I wonder where he is. He's somewhere under our feet, but I should think he's well under. What's left of him? Henry Beauclerk. A fortuitous name, given that Henry I was on the throne. The ruins of Reading Abbey. Today Reading Abbey stands in ruins. Oh, never. But at one time it's one of England's most important religious centres, housing spectacular and beautiful buildings. Here monks lived a secluded life following the rules of St. Benedict, spending most of their time praying and worshipping. Now, those of you who have been watching my videos recently, I seem to have the name Benedict follow me about. I was in Chesham, where some of the Imitation Game was filmed, starring Benedict Cumberbatch, and there was another mention of Benedict Cumberbatch in a more recent video. But there's still an atmosphere to this place. Obviously, more or less nothing left, but very high, substantial walls. I don't know if it was put into this state by Henry VIII in 1539. I just don't know. But he obviously didn't like the idea of monasteries and churches having a lot of wealth, so that's why he attacked them. Anyway, this is a bit different, bit out of the usual for my church. It's not a quest exactly, it's exploration. So thanks very much for watching. It's Peter the Rock, January the 21st. Oh, a few insects there. Like and subscribe. Cheers. Thanks a lot. Bye.